Well, good evening everyone, and especially to you Felix. Congratulations on finishing your project 2. If any one of you have the honor of listening to Felix project 1, it was a great emotional speech. And if that speech really shows his prowess as an emotional speaker, then this speech really showcased his talent as a public speaker as a whole. So I really am glad for you for that. I mean, and jealous at the same time. I mean, we're both project 2, why are we so different? Okay, moving on to the speech. I really like your opening. You start off with, if you're upset, it's your fault. And I'm like saying, hey, wait a second, why are you blaming me? And then you continue with like saying that it's the way, you continue by saying that it's your judgment that is making you upset. And then it started to make me think. So I really like your opening. It was a very strong opening. And you follow up with a great quotes as a supporting material. You have a clear guideline from the beginning of your speech, like what is the problem? And then you guide us slowly through your speech into like how to solve this problem. And it's very clear and very nice, and everyone can understand it. It was paced quite acceptable because I have some comments regarding that thing. You got very good examples, which I love because it makes quotes. When you listen to quotes, especially like what I forgot this philosopher's name, but it's like if you listen to quotes like Aristotle or something like that. Sorry, it's me. All you think about is like, wow, it's very full of wisdom, but it's nothing like relatable to us because it's like it's up there. We're just normal people. But when you bring on that examples, I really love it because it makes those lofty quotes understandable to layman people like us. And then you continue with a great visual aid, that flow chart, and the way you deliver it. I think that is one of the best part of your speech because that flow charts really show us like what we should have been doing and how to solve our problem. And you really shows a bit of emotion compared to the rest of your other speeches. So that really is that makes us focus on that segment, and it's very nice. A bit of things to improve. I noticed that most of that your speech is done in a very stagnant tone. Besides that flowchart, so I think if you can put a bit more emotions to it, like a bit of up and down, it can excite us more. Because if you keep on going at a stagnant pace, some people might just doze off or something like that. And then I hear a bit, which I'm also doing. I hear about too many buts and us also. I mean, as new speakers, that's what we usually do. So I think we can improve on that. And I find some repetition in the ideas. I mean, this is my personal opinion. The repetition can be good if it emphasizes on one of the things, but because you do it in a stagnant tone, it doesn't really. I feel like it doesn't emphasize anything. It's just the repetition is just there and can confuse us a bit. And the last thing I noticed is that, just like me, you're not using much of the space. So if you can do that, I think it will make a greater speech in the future. So thank you and good luck in your next speech.